Good afternoon, all peeps out there in YouTube land and in the smaller world of Gman land. So, we are here to discuss the Eagles Giants next Monday. Just a little primer here. Before we get ready for this week. This is a big week. Gotta have this win because if things pan out the way that they should pan out, the Eagles should be 3-3 and the Giants should be 3-3. Everybody else, Redskins, Cowboys, be looking up. And here's how that can happen. So, it looks like the Giants are a little banged up coming into Philly. Now, having said that, I got to admit, I was watching some tape the other day. And you know what? Damn, dude, Nick Foles was good. Look, in 2012, before they took Foles, me and my boy Joe were going over this draft back in 2012. Now, we loved Fletcher Cox back then. We liked Vinny Curry. But we really liked Foles. And we thought he'd be there in the third round. And, now they wanted Russell Wilson, which, damn, we would be stacked at quarterback if we would have gotten Russell Wilson. But, hey, the shit is kind of, it is what it is. So, all right, we didn't get Russell Wilson. We got Nicky. But Nicky actually ended up being good because I also was watching the Eagles-Giants game, and I was watching from 2013, where he kind of lit him up in Giant Stadium. We actually lost to him here, but he didn't play. And then 2014, where he lit them up on, I think it was like Sunday night, Monday night. So, and the Giants talking a lot of trash back then. So, Giants kind of got it stuck right to him. You know what? I was watching the Saints playoff game from 2013. And damn, you know what? Nick would take some sacks, but he wouldn't throw these picks back then. Now, he threw some picks in 2014, but it wasn't the picks that like Bradford is doing. And I'm having a little crisis of confidence, with what we got with Nicky boy. I mean, with old Sammy boy, kind of wanting my Nick back. But being as this is the NFL, we stuck with his ass. Good job, Chip. Yeah, you better fucking make sure that Sam Bradford can ball. Because so far what I've seen, I hate to say it, 5 weeks is 5 weeks, all right? And the dude should be able to know what the fuck he's doing. And unfortunately, he is who he is. He's going to make these terrible throws. He has not had a full game. First half, he's always sucked. Second half, better. But I can't have a quarterback just play one half and then not the other half. You're not going to beat the New York Football Giants, all right? This is the New York Giants we're talking about. This is the two-time champ New York Giants. By the way, those motherfuckers win every 4 years, all right? 2007, 2011, well, maybe before you, 2015. Just saying. And by the way, we always whoop that ass when we play the Giants. Whether they win the bowl or not, it doesn't make a fucking difference. So, Giants can win the bowl. The only team that has beaten the Giants in the last decade in the playoffs, your own Philadelphia Eagles. Exactly. Now, that don't mean diddly squat because it's all about what you line up in here. And the Giants got 4 rings, 2 in the last 8 years. And they beat the Patriots. That's like some badass shit. But let's get back to the Eagles-Giants for this week. Now, it looks like there's some injuries on the Giants side. Odell Beckham Jr. looks to be a little gimpy with the hamstring. Ruben Randall doesn't look like he's playing. And if he is, going to be at a low level. And Victor Cruz is out. I hate to say it, but I think Victor Cruz is done. Because you're talking about a guy that's like he's got that thin build, tore that patella last year. He can't push off, because that patella tendon supports a ton of weight on the human body. And so when you tear it, and then even if they do repair it, it's not quite the same. Now, Giants running game I'm not worried about because the Eagles defense is stout against the run. Eli throwing to the tight end and Shane Vereen, I ain't worried about that because Jordan Hicks will fucking pop Shane Vereen. So I'm not worried about Shane Vereen either because I like the matchup that we got, our linebackers and their running backs. Jordan Hicks was the man. I said it. Go back, take a look at my videos from week 1, and you'll see I was all in on Jordan Hicks because when you come out of Texas and you're a highly ranked, and you are highly ranked, he's the number 1 guy that was coming out of Texas. UT snagged him. The dude, look, you got to give Chip Kelly props. This guy, Jordan Hicks, is going to be a linebacker on this team for a long time. And this is not just like a freshman blast. The dude knows how to play, all right? And I might add, even when Alonzo does come back, you can sit his ass on the bench because Jordan Hicks is balling. He's reading the defense or the offense, and he knows exactly where to be. You can't teach that shit, all right? He's better than Kendricks. And you guys give me all the shit you want. He's better than Kendricks, all right? He's better than Kendricks. He's better than Alonzo. The problem is the Eagles didn't know what the fuck they had when they drafted him. So they made the trade for LaShawn McCoy. I don't give a shit because I think Ryan Matthews is actually just as good a running back as LaShawn McCoy. So it works out. As far in this defense, this offense, like McCoy, better overall. Matthews, I'll take him. And not only that, McCoy's beat up. I think he's played like 1 game in 5 games. So this ain't McCoy's year. He had that great year, and then he's on the downward slide. Same thing with DeMarco Murray. He's had a good year, and he's going to start to get injured. Whenever you have that great year, too many carries, your ass is toast for the rest of your career. You're never the same. Just ask Priest Holmes. So, Eagles Giants, yeah. This is an early one. Eagles are about 3.5 point favorites right now. We still got about a week, but it looks. This is a favorable matchup for the Eagles. I know it's odd because we're like, well, we suck, and they're the New York Football Giants. And you got to have respect for that team. They're well coached, and Eli is, the dude's been balling for like 12 years, and he's got 2. So I would probably say, that right now it's, anybody's ball game. But I probably would say the line is going to move a little bit more toward the Eagles as we get closer, to like Thursday, Friday. Because the Eagles are, in this situation, right now they're the better team. Now, if the offensive line can hold up, they did bring an offensive lineman in today, offensive tackle. And I like that. And they got a couple guys that they're working in on the practice squad, just trying to get some reps in. Remember, the Eagles didn't have much of a training camp. So this is kind of like training camp. So let's see what happens, But right now, I'm still sticking to my pick that the Eagles are going to win this game. I think what we saw on Sunday is actually closer to what we're going to see going forward. And you win this game against the Giants, by the way, that Panthers game is huge because that comes right before the bye. So I think as far as the Giants are concerned, their offense is a little banged up. Their running game I'm not worried about because, like I said, you can stop it. They want to throw to their tight ends. I like our guys covering their tight ends with Barwin, Hicks. I'll take that matchup any day of the week. On the other side of the ball with the defense of the Giants, you can run on them and you can pass on them. Now, the thing about the Giants D is that Hankins can ball, all right? That dude is a stud. And when you get a 6'2", 320 guy, 330 pound nose tackle who can stop the run and get upfield, you better watch him. And Kelsey better be on his game because Hankins will throw Kelsey 5 yards behind the line. Hankins he's a big motherfucker. Now, the rest of the Giants line is interesting because even though JPP's not there, this is a guy who I loved again in 2012. I wanted the Eagles to pick him, but they can't get everybody I want. But I don't know what I don't even know if the Eagles watch back then, at least the stuff. You watch college ball, you learn who's good and who's not. All right, I don't need fucking combines, all sort of shit. I like Demontre Moore, and Demontre Moore is playing good. And when the Giants went out and got Demontre Moore, I thought to myself, you know what, they're going to have themselves on the line again. Now, are they as prolific as they were before? No. But they got some decent linebackers. Jonathan Beason's going to be out with a concussion. They have decent linebackers. I'm not, sitting there saying. I mean, I think our running backs, I like that matchup. We're going to be able to run the ball against them despite this offensive line. And then also, secondary-wise, I mean, hey, look, they got DRC. DRC sucks. All right, so you're going to be able to throw against DRC. Now, the other side, Prince and Makamura, Duke can ball. The two safeties on the Giants, I ain't worried about them. That's Merriweather. Landon Collins. You can throw all day long on Landon Collins. All right, Landon Collins good in the box. Landon Collins outside the box, throw. Motherfucker can't catch a cold. So that's kind of the early look in the week. With this game, but it's a big one. I mean, this one, you win this, kind of overcome, some other things, and the Cowboy loss and the Redskin loss start to fade a little bit, because you're going to beat those teams when you play them again later this season. So the way to turn things around and really turn things around starts this week. So that's how it looks here. Any questions? Put it in the comments below. Anything you want to know, put it in the comments below. And if you like what you see here and you want to see more, click here to see more. Peace. Go Birds.